Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. Today we are going to, well, start this grand wedding that we've, last time left on hanging in the open. Also, it has been here, I know, for a night. These guys standing next to each other being like, hey, we want to marry, why don't you let us? And I guess we will start that in a moment. They can wait for just a minute. We are of course playing our great Jarl Ebbe, the Prince of Fashion of Sjaland, who is now marrying off his nephew Ubbe, someone, by the way, whom he has trained himself, and his, I don't know what the relation would be called, it is the daughter of his cousin. So, yeah, we do already see there is some kind of familiarity here. So I think we counted it and there was like 5 people between them. So not exactly what medieval times would say would be appropriate. But we've already seen that in Denmark at this point in time here in the game, there's a lot of semi-incestuous marrying going on. And I guess that's just because there's so much or so little nobility in Denmark, right? So there's the Hvide, there's the Thrugot, there's the Estrids, and that's about it. So anyone else that comes in here, there's like minor jarls now and so on, but they have very small families. So these 3 families would still have lots of members, and therefore they intermarry a lot. And yeah, I still would like to see that we are not going too far into this territory, because then we would definitely end up somewhere like in our historical times, at around the 16th, 17th century, when that happened a lot in the upper nobility in Europe. The upper nobility, mind you, right? So if we look into the area below the kings, there you would still not see that much inbreeding. Anyways, okay. We are here, and I guess these guys want to marry, but let's check some things before I delve into it again. I mean, I think last time I made this large... I said this to myself, and I was like, hey, whenever I appoint a new core tutor, I need to make sure that they do this direct language teaching thing. And I didn't do it, of course, when I appointed her. So, yeah, there we go. Let me just check. What else could I do? I did see that we currently have another plague going on. And we're like, yay, plague. That's always the best, isn't it? And it's quite near to us, actually. The only thing that I saw is like, hey, this has been around already for, about 3 months. And I think during that time it would have had a bigger radius. So maybe that's just the way it will stay. I mean, nevertheless, we are going to ask our physician to stop it. And return. What else do I have down here? There was a little bit of lore that I wanted to share. And last time we were at this tournament and we picked up Clemencia. And as you do see, she's a more than capable warrior. And she was at this tournament, of course, pretending to be a man to be able to participate. And we took her along, and I don't know, I don't think I gave that much of a reason for that at the time. Just saying that, he's like arbitrary and he does not do the things that, you would expect of him maybe. But I think there's a way more compelling argument for that move to have been made. And that is that Ebbe himself, if we go back into his personal history, you will see down here that he was actually trained by Rangvi, who was a female Huskar in the retinue of his grandfather and father. And I think that just makes sense, right? So he has been learning his trade, like his prowess, all of his martial ability comes from her. And yeah, so I think it just makes sense for him to say, hey, if I find someone that is in a similar position, then I'll nurture their talent as well. So yeah, here she is. And that's good stuff. Another thing that I saw, by the way, was now that we are in direct control, not direct control, but at least it's in our domain of Copenhagen again. I just had a look and see, okay, Anton is long dead, his wife Alfried is dead, and the massive son is dead too. Sigtrig, right? You know, the giant with the enormous size. And it's all too fitting, right? His reason of death is unable to carry their own massive frame. Ah, wow, yeah, that's a pity. Poor Sigtrig here, not being able to handle the enormity of himself, being a giant and strong. Anyways, okay. I think, well, I've written down a lot of other stuff, but I guess we could do this after this wedding here. So maybe let's just jump into it and then have a look. There we are. Of course, the spouses are here, looking radiant in their best attire. Yeah, that is very important, obviously, for our Ebbe. And let's check, I think everyone is here. The King of Sweden is even here. The King of Denmark, who's just losing a war, by the way. I've been noticing the growing crowd of commoners surrounding the event for a while. What I didn't expect was to see a small troop of them assaulting the kitchens and trying to guzzle down as much spiced wine and roast swan as they can. Oh, I guess that is not a way that we cannot tolerate that. Right, so let's kick them out. Yes. Oh, we have enforced security. Oh, that's good stuff, actually. Wow, for 10 years, no less. Right. I'm enjoying this ceremony. Proud of what I managed to organize. Why is he raising his hand like that? He's like, yeah, I have something to say. Yeah, okay, we're looking at you. Everything has gone well so far, and as soon as I know I've jinxed it. Ingeborg starts stuttering during the vows, severely mispronouncing her spouse's name. He's called Ubbe. How can you possibly mispronounce that? Ubbe. Ubbe. Yuppie. I don't know. I can feel Great Jarl through Jutta's eyes piercing me from the crowd, urging me to intervene. I guess I can try to salvage that situation. But of course, as always, with Ebbe in important situations, he kind of embarrasses himself. Okay. Well, I guess we just went there and say, hey, it's alright. His name is Ubbe. Oh no, that's not his name. Wedding ceremonies are usually long and tedious, and my eyes are constantly scouting the crowd of guests for the target of my desires. Jutta. Yes. So here we go. This is actually, yeah, an attempt by Ebbe to kind of use this event to make himself get closer to his wife as well. Like we talked about this before, said, yeah, they are actually friends, they like each other a lot, and they work together and so on, but they are not like really physically attracted to each other. I guess in a situation where, you know, he doesn't have an heir, and he's kind of desperate because he's nearing his 50s. He knows that there's not that much time left for him in this world, right? He might still be in very good health and still at the peak of his ability. But, yeah, there will come a time, 10 years, 15 years, you know, when that will change. So, when I finally locate her, she is busy mingling with a small group of guests. It's the perfect chance to approach her. Poetry? No, I don't think so. Do you know what weddings make me in the mood for? Would you tell me more about it? Poetry, okay. I guess none of these are really good options. But I guess he would be forward and direct in these circumstances. Oh yeah, and she was bothered by it. Okay. He's really like, what do you want from me? Oh, look at that. We got 225 renown. I'm glad I told my servants early to keep an eye out for Yutta's arrival, because in the midst of the wedding preparations, I would have missed it otherwise. Would you now? Instead, I'm proudly standing in the middle of the courtyard, wearing my fanciest clothes, of course he does, and surrounded by a guard of honor when Yutta makes her entrance. My dear Yutta, you're finally here. No celebration would ever be as pleasant to be as when I can bask in your radiant presence. I guess she's always there, right? That's a bit weird. Yeah, where do we go? Gardens, preparations. I hope you will enjoy the ceremony. I think I would like to start doing this thing where I don't look at the options too much and like look more at what they represent. I mean, okay, here we have Ebbe, and so what would he do? What would he think is kind of a way to approach someone romantically? And I guess the gardens make sense, right? Venue preparations, just saying that she will enjoy the ceremony. No, I'll take her to the gardens. And look at that, she was impressed by that. It's like, oh yeah, my husband actually has that side to him, where he can be romantic. Yep. There we are. Oh, some more renown. Wow, we're gaining so much renown. I think that was the third time. Wow. Well, I guess that money is already well spent. The ceremony has finally reached its climax. The traditional rituals have been completed, and all that's left is the final vows. The formal consent, the seal on the marriage. As both Ubbe and Ingeborg say, I do, the crowd starts cheering and we all stand witness to the beginning of their life together. Oh, that's so exciting, isn't it? There we are. Now for the feast. With all the formalities behind us, it's now time to celebrate. I signal for the servants to bring out the food and drinks and to shepherd the guests to the feast venue. Let the wedding banquet begin. There we go. Let me just check. He was a confident groom, actually. And she's recently married. Yeah, we know that about her. I guess, okay. Let's see, they're doing well. Having had the opportunity to attend... Oh, right, yeah. Now we get the standard message from this one here. Much to be desired, hard enough to sustain a meaningful relationship. Yeah, we'll see about this. Okay. Every wedding banquet is host to a frankly interminable number of speeches. Some long, some short, some honest, some deceptive. Roiling up and down the hall, punctuating every course of the feast in waves. As my turn nears, I am left wondering, should I consider the happy couple, or perhaps simply woo my future conquest Yutta? Okay. After all, it's easy for double meanings to get lost for most in this sea of words. I guess that is something we could do. Right? Saying, hey, look at newlyweds and all this excitement. I remember my own marriage, right? His own wedding and so on. Yeah, I guess he could do that. It's not going to work, but yeah, let's just... Oh, see? She appreciates the hints. And she's now ill. I hope that was not in direct relation. We could all tell Signe had too much to drink, even though she insisted on showing us how sober she was. Simply rising from her seat proved too much for her, and now I am covered in stinking vomit. Well, that's, Don't know what to say to that. Yeah, I guess she ought to be ashamed of herself. Yeah, that's, I don't condone that. Oh, some more renown! Oh, wow, I think we started this with about, like, 700? Oof. What a vast and endless array of foods and desserts this is. Are these the kind of meals I can expect in heaven? Oh, and what an expansive selection of sweets. This must be the food I've ever seen. The most food I've ever seen in one place. Yeah, I guess it's delightful. And we have life reaffirmed, which is always great. Good stuff. I think after like playing Tokay, who was in constant stress all the time, I think Ebbe is kind of like the complete opposite. Able to let go. Not being very stressed. Featuring exotic treats, elaborate culinary artworks, and rich colors with richer scents. The banquet's chef have gone all out for the wedding. Near my seat, both King Thorfinn and Great Jarl Høke shared their opinions about the spread. Ah, it's all so beautiful, nods Thorfinn. A perfect melange of form and taste. It's good, Høke spits, but it's not quite enough for me. I like a more hectic feast than this. Well, cousin. Yeah, no. He's definitely not going to, to placate Høke, being like, yeah, it's okay. That's not how I imagined them as well. No, of course. If he's, like, if the king gives him some compliments, he would definitely take them, rather. There we go. Oh, we do have an intrigue perk. Unshackled Lust. Removes your attraction penalties and seduce schemes. Or enticing opportunity. 20 days faster per scheme phase. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. So we are able to do this a bit faster in the future. Whoop, let's go back. There we go. Fine sculptures, exotic tapestries, strange foreign flower arrangements, and more festoon the banquet hall. A veritable feast for the eyes. Near my seat, both Great Jarl Sven and King Thorfinn share their opinions on the decorations. I'm so glad to see the correct amount of effort on display, laughs Sven. I can't stand when a host half-arses something this important. Frankly, I find it all a little exhausting, moans Thorfinn. What, he's like switch positions now? Damn you. I don't even know what's a seat and what's a decorative sculpture. Well, I guess we can, like, let them duke it out, and we could go to Jutta instead. Doesn't do much, right? But I guess we will try to spend some more time with her, see if that leads somewhere. I guess not. Yeah. I guess this is going nowhere. Every feast, there's always one, every single feast. One long-winded, ill-born, pissant, cornering people who just will not be silent. Yeah, I think he's the person to just directly say, shut up. He's not going to be diplomatic about this. And there we are! I can see that our guests are satisfied and pretty tired, but the day of celebration is not over yet. I quickly organize a festive procession to lead the newlyweds to their bedchamber. Let's let the newlyweds celebrate privately. For us who remain, let's pour another drink. It's time. Well, I guess they are sleeping together for 20 days now. And she's already pregnant. That's how that works. It only worked for him. With the newlyweds retired for the evening, the braziers all lit, the flagoons filled, and musicians rallied for festivities long into the night. Hours later, I find myself looking hazily down my goblet at Great Jarl Sven, father of the bride, who has just almost choked on his wine and mirth. He slurs, I admit your nephew is a fine match for my daughter. Happy man, baby. This reminds me, I need your opinion. More ale? Or we must keep in contact with family now. Yeah, I don't think he's too fond of his cousin here. I will just roll a die, I think, to see what happens here. It's a 2, so he asks him for his opinion. And our learning increases by 1. Oh, wow. At 4 now. When finally the last guest leaves, I look around at the deserted venue, the food leftovers, the spilled wine on the floor, the echoes of people's laughter still lingering in the air, and feel satisfied. What an amazing day. I did a very fine job organizing it. Yeah. I think he never has this kind of like problems with his own confidence. Thank you all for coming. And finish. Alright, here we are. It is June. Okay. Couple of things I wanted to do. Now that people are gone and stuff. I guess I don't need these things. I could actually go for a hunt, but let's do that in a second. I want to check for people that could come to my court. Because there are some that I might consider. First of all, there is, his cousin, whom we, at one point made a nun. And, but now she's like, in limbo on this island here. I think the daughter is at least at the court of our uncles. That's okay. Yeah, not too sure if we would want to have her at our court, but yeah, let's keep that in mind. I did see something else in here though. Lots of people we could have here, by the way. Tip. All of these people could join our court if we just wanted to. Yeah, there he is. This is Ludwig. This is our, second oldest nephew. Son of Steg. And he's not bad, at least in our eyes, right? He's eccentric. Proper eccentric. Brave and just and a little shy. But yeah, I guess all around competent. Even if being a misguided warrior. I think I would like to have him on the court. Just to have like also another option. Like we already have Ubbe here. Then we have Ludwig. And then there's still the problem concerning Jarl Toke Stigson of Halland. He is still, at this point in time, our primary heir. And I think, Ebbe has to go through his options now. If he indeed does not come up with his own son, then he will have to rely on his nephews. He would, I guess, be fine with Ludwig. He would be, I guess, his best option would be Ubbe. But, since we have like the normal partition going on, and since they are not directly our sons, we are not able to choose a favorite. We cannot designate an heir. And he definitely does not want to have, Toke in that position. Now, what could he do? And I think he's going to come up with a mischievous little trick in the book. He's going to invite Toke to court, as you will see. He will do it. I guess he will see this as some kind of like, I'm gaining recognition here. And, we are going to do that as well. Let me also see, there was something else, because I was looking for characters in Denmark that are, women who possibly might be women he might want to hang out with, let's say. I came across these Thrugods here, who are, yeah, again, the daughters of our, dead cousin Bent. And they're just wandering around aimlessly. So I thought maybe, yeah, and we just need to pay for their travel expenses. And now we get them all. Karina, Annelies, and their mother, I guess, which is okay. She can hang out here too, she likes. Let's get them to court too. So, here we are. Let's just check. Let's see. Once everyone is here. There we go. Joining our court, and I guess they won't take long. Yep. Now, yeah, Ludwig is also here. That's also great. And Tokay is also here. Okay, now, what am I going to do with Tokay? Like I said, he was going to do something mischievous. And, yeah, let's take a look at this situation here in Denmark again. We do have free investiture. I think they would not have had this at the time. I'm not sure, though. But they have. We know that plenty of Hvide have served as bishops before. And you see where I'm going. He's kind of officially bestowing an honor upon him. And that is being the court chaplain of, yeah, Sjælland. And we talked about these, like, performances or performative gestures before that were, like, binding. Same as, like, a written contract or something. So if you did something in front of others, right, they would have to react in a certain way. So if we are offering him this honor, you'd probably not have... Or, yeah, he would be cornered. He would probably not be able to say, no, thank you. So, let's say... we do this actually, and give him this honor here. Now he is a bishop. Let's see how that goes for him. Of course, now he's a bishop that does not like us, which is okay. I guess we can live with that as long as he's out of the picture. Let's check. I think this will change at some point, because as a bishop, he cannot possibly be an heir. Or can he? Maybe I've misjudged this. But I think this has happened before to us, right? It just takes a while to adapt. So, that is our first little thing that we do. Then, let's check. And of course, we know that the Thrugods are, or have been good for this family in terms of breeding. So let's check. I think he will try to make advances on one of either Signe or Anneliese. Let's see. She is actually charming. Oh right. Oh no, not her. She's sorry, got the wrong one. There we go. Got the wrong one here. Yeah, that's the two of them. Karina and Anneliese. I don't want to go for the one that's already, you know, taken. That might lead to trouble. I think, yeah, this obviously leads to trouble as well, but a little less trouble. She is also charming. She's like a pensive character. I don't think we like that much. Yeah. Let's hang out with her a little. Let's check. Go for a seduce scheme. Oh, the odds are difficult. Why is that? Unleash your intrigue, analyze intrigue, and scheme modifiers. I guess we can still start it and have a look. It's at 94% success chance. So why is that difficult, game? It's like, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Oh, and by the way, we can see that the Swedish pox here, yeah, it's going in that direction. Not in ours. So maybe let's revert this, go back here. Yeah, there's Tokay. Still in here. This did not have the desired effect, I think. Damn it. I could still imprison him, though. 14% chance. Offer a hostage? No. Why would I do that? Oh yeah, there's low county control. I think last time, again, like I say something and then I do the complete opposite. I was moaning about the seneschal being so expensive while you get not that much from it. Oh, see, that's actually where we can do something for her now that she's at our court. Because we need someone to overlook this. Again, it's just 0.2 per month, but since control is currently down in all of these holdings here, due to this stupid thing, where is it? The apocalyptic cult, right? And that will still be going on until next year. And that's a minus 0.4. So, at least, let me check here. Yeah, at least that's somewhat less now. Oh, well. What can we do with petitioning the king, by the way? Maybe we can ask him. Yeah, we could ask him to send bailiffs. Again, I don't want to do the transfer claim thing here. That's a bit too overpowered, I think, actually. Ooh. I guess we're not running into that. No. I just want to go by sea. There we are. 4 gold. Traveling in August. Oh, you're back before winter, so that's okay. Alright. So. What is Ebbe doing? I guess he could go on a hunt, taking his lover along. That might be something we could do. I guess in that case it would have to be a falconry. Well, that's okay. Because, yeah, we know that he has learned a bit of falconry, actually, right? See, there's a little green thing down at the bottom there. So he's heard about it, and he, not like his father or grandfather, he's not against the idea. Because it's a kind of fashionable thing to do, I guess. Oh, look at him, he doesn't have a peg leg. Right, okay. He's not so convinced. What does he want from us? 110 gold. Less than 66 control. Oh, so this will only count for Noresund. Is he starting to... I guess he's impatient too, and he does have the gold, right? So yeah, okay. You want gold? Here is your gold. Open the coffers. It's like showing everyone that he's got the bling. Oh yeah, it was something else I wanted to do, and that is upgrading the retinue outriders to have 400 here as well. Probably will have a look into these mangonels as well in the future. Aha, what do we have here? A long time coming. Who would have thought that when Elizabeth first began our relationship we would still be together so many years later? Is it so many years? Not I, and it was I who made it clear that I didn't consider our affair to be a serious one. Yet we are still together, and while it's true that some of the sparkle has gone out of our ardor, I can't deny that I still hold a great deal of affection for her. If I want this to continue, however, I might have to start putting in far more effort. I might have to consider the idea that maybe our relationship is going somewhere after all. Yet, do I want that? What do they mean by saying is going somewhere? I mean, of course, he would not divorce his wife. That's not... I mean, yeah. I guess that's... Well, I don't think we can even do it. Yeah, okay. He will not accept it anyway. The Pope. But, like, theoretically speaking. So they are not... Or they currently don't have children. They had children before, and I guess that would be the biggest detractor here, right? They are able to conceive. They're just not doing it. Yeah. But I think that's only a last resort. And, yeah, marrying her, I think, is, like, not the thing that he wants. I do want that. I'll put in the effort to make that happen. No, it is what it is. I mean, if it doesn't go into that direction, and if it means like her being a proper mistress, like maybe having her own little manor where they meet regularly and stuff, I guess he would do that kind of thing. So maybe that's this option here that they're asking from us. All right. Yep. Going inside again. So, oh yeah, I guess we don't have enough money. Oh, what do we have here? I mean, of course, right? Again, asking us what we would give her to gain attention. Well, I guess we give her a nice dress. There you go. And of course, they like it because it comes from the Prince of Fashion. Alright, we can pet, we can talk, we can hold court. That's a little nice rhyme for you. Yeah, I guess hold court. So many people in here. Here the petitioners. My friend Jarl Agner wanders into court, his eyes wildly admiring the wealth that one can afford in the capital. It's no secret that Roskilde is the envy of the world, my lord, but not all of your realm is so fortunate. In Finn, for instance, the fields are barren with nary a soul to attend them. Would it not be grand if the entire realm were as magnificent as Roskilde? I guess it would, but what does that mean for our finances here? Oh, and we would have hampered development in Sjelland. Have your subjects tried living in Roskilde? It's like, okay. So we take away and then gain this. Or should this interest me? It does not. I don't like either of these options. If it just meant giving him coin, then I guess he would try to do this or think of it. But yeah, I don't really like these options, so I guess like, nah, I've thought about it, but I will not do anything about it. Marshal Viggo approaches the throne. Jarldom of Norrisund is rampant with unrest and banditry, my lord. Spare but a little coin for the region and control may be restored. Yeah, I guess. We need excessive bloodshed. No, I guess that's... Is that what we need? I haven't time for this. Yeah, I guess that's kind of his solution, throwing money at things and see that they will get better. Even though that right now brings us in a precarious situation. Oh, and that was only 2. And now the whole court event didn't properly end, did it? Oh well, I guess we just go with the game. But there's something we can do actually. And let me just see. Yeah, we can sell trivial titles. Now, isn't that something nice? Whoop, no, I clicked it away. There we go. So what you will do here is, yeah, announce that we are offering, I don't know, some kind of, I don't know, the Viscount of Roskilde, right? Someone who would have a title, but the title doesn't really mean that much. Okay, yeah, I guess we can do it. And there we go. Easy money, right? Right? Let's see if that has some kind of consequences for us. Yeah, there you go. I've been told that you are offering titles in exchange for gifts. My friend, if you needed gold, you should have let me know. Oh, Agner. Oh, look at him. Now he's giving us gold too. Aww. So nice. Anyways, okay. We have this 30th of October. If we go hunting right now, it'll probably be somewhere around December, January. I don't think that is the time for falconry hunts, right? Doesn't sound that much. Yeah, I guess the falcons don't like the cold. I would guess, at least. Well, let's see. Maybe we do it in spring. Organizing it in like February or so. And then we can have a nice hunt at around April or May. Yep, that seduce scheme is going well. It has budding interest. Mm-hmm. High Crown Authority once more. Okay. I see. Well, I guess we can't complain given the fact that we have the highest form of Crown Authority in our lands. But of course that means that we have to pay a little more for... Yeah, 10% more tax. Ah, there we go. The game has finally reacted. Here we are. Ludwig is now actually our heir currently. I guess that's not so bad, is it? I don't think that's too bad. Maybe we'll find him a nice match as well. Make sure that he's married proper. And then, yeah, see how the rest works out. Okay, they want to name their son Stig as they come to me. After, I guess, his father. I guess they can do that. I'm not going to say no to that, even though I think that name is cursed to a degree. Okay. Departed for my court? Why, I guess he was already here, I thought. Let me just see if there's someone actually decent in here that we could marry him off to. English, but she's a countess and she's little. Hvide. What is she? Christiani? What's happening here? Weird stuff going on. No. Only people including titles here are like mayors. Rory kids, Krovan. They're either too old or too young. Hungarian, I guess that would be an option. That's the royal line, right? Arpad. Well, I guess I'll think about it. What do we have here? Feet and paw. It has become a habit to walk grey daily. Oh, look at them. He gained the walking dog. Alright, yeah. I wanted to have this nice little hunt. Oh, we can go to... This will happen every time I see it. We go to Middelfart. Ah, so funny. Let's check. Okay, who's gonna be here? Annelies, Signe, Karina. All of them girls will be there. All of them Thrugott girls, right? All of them. All 4 of them. 4? Have they kind of multiplied? Alright, yeah, there's her, of course. There is... Oh, yeah, she's married to... Ah, yeah, I get it, okay. And then there's the 2 that currently aren't married. No, her and her. And I think we're going for her. Maybe he uses that one to go for the other. No, I guess what I wanted to do is go here in order to tag our lover along. Let's see if she's in here now. Yeah, okay. She's coming with us. And then maybe have a nice encounter there. I guess close extended family, court guests. Yeah. Everyone can come. So, yeah, there we go. I can't wait. So, but there's a limit of 20. Yeah, let's see if she's actually with us. Yeah, okay, she is. Alright. Like I said before, it could as well happen that we find her in the bushes with someone else now. Which, of course, would be, I don't know, a minor upset. It's not like we can say, hey, what are you doing here? This is, you're not married. And then you would be like, oh. Yep. There we are. Oh, look at that. Now they're singing. As we continue through Middelfart. One day, Elizabeth suddenly perks up for some reason. Before I can ask, she is thinking of what she's thinking of. She asks everyone if they remember the folk song about the beauty of Middelfart. It's the one we heard the locals singing in the tavern the other day. Yeah, I guess we can do a little cheerful singing. I guess that doesn't hurt. Singing the song about the beauty of farts. No. Let's not go there. That's a silly place. Yeah, I guess we're waiting 4 months now. Why is that? So we can wait for Bjarte here. Ooh, okay. I guess he is our nephew. Yeah. That's our sister. She's still around. Barely. She's a lunatic now. I think he's not the nicest person either. Like, deceitful and sadistic in combination with zealous is ugh. And yeah, consequently he's a flagellant. Hey, and now we are waiting for him. Also, Emma? Where's she coming from then? All right, yeah, I actually wanted to invite her to my court as well, given the fact that she is like in this betrothal limbo as well. So maybe if I invite her to my court, this will trigger the marriage. We have... I thought we would have bailiffs, but no, we have horseshoes, I guess. Solace in script? Huh? The latest work of my fellow vassal, Forget Sif, has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with feelings of sorrow and loss, and Sif has publicly dedicated it to me. Windswept woods in spring. How cruel a mistress is random chance, to deprive the world of such beautiful dance. Alone, bereft, without that sweet man, we wander, wandering, where hurt began. So far I kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. I guess he would feel flattered, right? For someone to write about him. No, I guess she's also nice to look at. But he's already 44, so meh. Sorry about this. I'm thinking from his point of view, of course. So, how does he feel about this? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just picking this option here because he's like, yeah, it's nice to be recognized, to have a poem dedicated to me. There we are. Yeah, there we go. Right? Betrothal fulfilled. Oh yeah, that means they are married. Okay, yeah. Okay. And she will go to their court now. Yeah. That was the marriage we arranged. Oh. That's the part where I think YouTube does not want to see that. Naked CGI bodies. I guess we're like, yeah. Now, what are the options here? Becomes the lover. Ends the scheme. Oh no! I think that's a part of Better Barbershop, is it, or something like that? Where they actually like, I think in the base game, in the vanilla game, you would always see them wearing these like stupid, pajamas. Okay. Is this a one-time thing, or do we want to have this more regularly? I will just roll. I will roll. It's a 2. So, yeah, okay, I guess. Okay, here we are. That was 1. Let's see if that's enough for him now, or if he would approach the other one as well. I mean, he's in good health, actually. At 47, that's quite something. So, 10 days, huh? Yeah, speed this up a little. Okay. I don't think I was fast enough to move that window away. Maybe there's something in post-editing that I can do. And I'm not a good editor. Odd assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the flatlands near Middelfart. With any luck, we'll find a bevy of quails, and our falcons will have great sport. Uh-huh. Yeah. Why is he looking like that? Yeah, let's get out there. A duck will suffice. I want to have a hare. I guess we just get out there and see what's going to happen. Yeah, no, we find someone else. The sick Edward the Stranger and Ingeborg here. We follow a quarry into the plain, slowly but surely gaining on the flighty quail. It suddenly spooks, charging away in another direction, and as I move to see what scared it, I can scarcely believe my eyes. Edward and Mistress Ingeborg entangled on the ground in a passionate embrace. Oof. Yeah, I don't think he's that much of a hypocrite. He would just be like, yeah, okay. The beast? That's what he calls the quail they're hunting? The beast is nearby. That's, I don't know, 20 centimeter at most bird thing. Yeah. Yeah, he's not making that much of a fuss around it. My falcon seems to be getting quite agitated on my wrist, tapping and pecking restlessly at me. No doubt the beast is eager to take to the skies once again and bring me back fresh kill. It would be good for the bird to stretch its wings, but I haven't yet spied a trace of anything worth hunting, so it's likely my falcon would return empty-taloned. Empty-taloned. I guess we can just fly anyway. No, you just failed, okay. Alright. My vassal, Baron Kurt, signals to the party to hush. We have arrived at the release spot set out by the game masters. From a vantage point, we can see several tawny quails strutting about the leafy bushes ahead. The beasts! The beaters will soon be in position, ready to spook the game to flight. The party halts as we prepare to remove our birds' hoods and set them one by one to their sport. Fly true, little ones. You and Mistress Ingeborg bonded over dogs. Yeah, I guess that's the kind of thing, right? You go into the park, you have your dog with you, then someone else with a dog comes along and you just talk to them because you both have dogs. I pause to quaff from my water skin, savoring some cool relief from the sweat and havoc of the chase. As I secure it at my side, I hear a low whistling noise. An arrow slams into the grass at my feet, burying itself deeply in the ground. I guess we will search for whomever did this. But again, like, I've never had this resolved positively. I watch excitedly as my falcon identifies a target and takes wing from its watch. Soaring high into the air, the quails are none the wiser as my falcon scans the ground from high above. It swoops like a bolt of lightning. The quarry scrambles for cover, but it is already too late. Yes! Good stuff. We actually did something here. I guess it's not what we wanted to do. Well, I guess then in the end, maybe as a little nice gesture, we can just give it to our wife, who was not there. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, what would we want to do with a feather anyway? Alright, okay. The seasons of change, okay. What? We wait here? Get back on your horse. I mean, we actually wanted to stay for some time, but, you know, to do something. Some certain thing. Huh. Yeah. I guess that didn't work. But we brought home a feather. And that counts for something, I guess. Oh, again! Oh. I have to go into the settings, I think. So what do we have here, by the way? Oh, I haven't had to look into this, by the way, because we got this prize ring. I think the prize... Oh, yeah, and the prize necklace has also fertility plus 15%. I guess we don't need that currently. And I guess that one here would be really nice, right? Another knight. Yeah. Do we need that desperately currently? No. Okay, let's go on. Let's take the sheep tapestry and the prize necklace. I guess this fertility bonus here would be like, it's something that he wears that makes him really attractive for the girls, I guess. So, there we go. Yeah, anyway, okay. So things with Anneliese have been delightful so far, as befits such a new love affair. Just tonight, for instance, I'd cleared out the throne room in Roskilde so I could play out my favorite courtier to Lord scenario. No, he's doing that again. And it was everything I'd hoped it would be. Yeah, I guess he would do this kind of kink stuff with like everyone that he meets. She was... yeah, having regrets, I guess. How do whatever makes to make you happy. Here for our own pleasure. You're right. This will mean nothing to me. If I guess I go between the first two options. Die. Yeah. Again, he just says, "Okay, we're doing this for a purpose." Sorry about that. Ludwig begins his errand training. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. And he would actually get it all, right? He'll get challenge. Okay. I guess that's not so bad in the end. Okay, what do we take here? Faithful magistrates. Yeah. I guess. Careful breeding to produce the most worthy successors. I guess that's something he's into currently. Or, no, more like this one, right? Large, skilled families where members aid and support each other. I think that's actually fitting with the Hvide. The way we've seen them, interact with each other so far. Or, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess in the past years there have been some kind of hiccups. But maybe we do this, right? Makes total sense for him anyway. We gain bounteous loins. Okay. Ooh. There we are. So. I guess she not pregnant. Neither is she. Okay. Tonight's family feast in the Great Hall at Roskilde went rather well. Cousin Wendel's young daughter Tekla amused everyone, constantly asking innocent questions about the dishes and the servants. Then I noticed that my nephew Ubbe appeared to be getting along famously with his brother Ludwig. Oh, look at them! They were clapping each other on the back, laughing and telling tales. I believe I may be witnessing the beginning of a true friendship. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Yeah, it actually is. I think the more he looks at this, the more he thinks that this might actually work out. Because he definitely likes Ubbe. He, gets to know Ludwig and maybe sees something in him as well. Let me just check. Maybe he could marry one of the... Oh! And maybe this is all for naught, because... Actually, yes, our wife... right, is getting pregnant at 43. Whew, okay. That is, something I did not expect at this point. What do we have here? Formed an alliance with him. Alright, yeah, because he does have the Mormondom of Aisha. Aisha? Aisha. I don't know how to pronounce these things. Focus recruitment. Oh, I did not expect this to happen. So... there she goes. Okay. What was I about to do here? Oh yeah, look if there's someone he could potentially marry at court, but there's not the ones I was looking for. What do we have here? My dear uncle, I eagerly propose to formalize the ties that already bind us together by signing an alliance between our realms. I mean, he's a bossy guy as well. I guess we don't like these kind of things about him. But then he's family. He's actually close family, right? Not being of our house, but still being family as in a nephew. And we might do this as a service to our sister. Yeah, we'll make it more difficult to get good marriage contracts now because we have so many alliances. But it's also one outside of Denmark, so at least that would be someone to call on should there be another incident. Yeah, okay, I guess. Makes sense from this dynastic point of view and family thinking. Yeah, I guess we'll just see, and yeah, if this actually amounts to having a son. It's a 50-50. Oh, and now he's dead. Great. I guess we can... Oh. Ah, she's too far to interact with. Where is she then? In Scotland. Scotland is apparently too far to interact with. Okay. Game, you're being so weird. We were traveling to another village when we decided to take a quick break along the side of the road. I rested against a tree and dozed off for a while. I only woke up when I felt a leaf from the tree land on my face. I picked up the leaf and twirled it in my fingers. Looking up, I mused out loud, perhaps a little absent-mindedly, did the leaf truly come from that tree? It was a good nap, apparently. Good for you. Good for you, Ebbe. Having a little snooze. That's good stuff. I guess I'm also I'm saving some money here because I think I definitely at some point want to commission this legend artifact here. I think that's something that we should do. Because I think if we don't do it, the next generation won't be able to do it. It has to be the guy who actually, ended the legend. Oh yeah, and there's the matter of the statue thing here as well. It's now a bit cheaper. Wow. Because of our prize ring. Oh, the bastards of Finn. My master of the hunt, Roland, brings words of beasts spotted in my realm. Beasts. I'm hearing much talk from Finn. It is said that there are excellent prospects for hunting thereabouts, with many a worthy bastard seen roaming the plains. Interesting. Yeah, maybe we'll go there again. I think he had fun. This might actually be something for him because it's more representative, right? It's not this kind of like primal act, but it's you get to do more about the whole pageantry while you do it with falcons. So I guess, yeah, that might actually be his favorite. Oh, we gained the royal favor. It's like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, that's so sad. The child was not meant to be. My wife, Jutta, assures me it is the way of life, but her hand lingers on her belly. Oh, of course, yeah. That's not a nice thing to happen, obviously. So I guess they would like spend some time together and mourn this loss. Don't think what else we could do here. But that doesn't change. Yeah. Arrange introduction. What do we have here? I invite your nephew Ludwig to come here to Dithmarschen in order to meet my sister Astrid. She's already 30. No. No. We are not going to let him marry someone that's already 30. That's not proper. Hardly any chance of children. The herd. Oh, what do we have here? My knight Paul hurries excitedly to greet me as I enter court. I remember many nights ago when you told me you had been visited by angels. Yes, of course. My great Jarl, I have reason to believe this was no mere dream, but a vision from heaven. Some people may find this a little far-fetched and it would take some effort to prove it to be true. But there's a strong groundwork there to make you a living legend. Okay, blessed by the angels. I guess, okay, yeah. There we go. I guess we could even pick it up. It's not that costly. But I have other things to do now. Maybe at some point. If people decide that he's not such a pious man, then he could bring this and say, hey, no, but I'm actually blessed by the angels. Yeah, I think our problem here is still around. She's pregnant. She is actually pregnant. Yeah, there we go. Elizabeth has come to me and I immediately knew why. She is with child, and there's little doubt in her heart as in mine as to who the father is. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess. I guess we can just make sure that she's... Oh, we don't have to. We don't have to clear her name. Oh, what do we have here? Ah, and they're having another son, right? Right under my nose. Thorolf. They thought they saw this guy in Norway, I guess. Ubbe did, or Ebbe told him about it. This good old Thorthon, and they are like, yeah, that's kind of a good name. Has a bit of a Danish twist to it now, not that many in it, but still Thorolf. Yeah, okay, that's good for you. Have a little Thorolf. Let's see. Let's see where this is going. Oh, I guess I could pin her. Also pin her. Yeah. Where's she now? She's going there and back. So is she. I'm not asking why. We gain a perk. Home advantage and unshackled lust. What do we have here next? Rank penalty, incestuous penalty. Can no longer critically fail. I guess both are okay. Home advantage is good, obviously, because we are doing it at home. Yeah, alright. Hey, look at him. King Bully the Mad is still around. And he has 2 sons. So, yeah. And his son already has a son. Yeah, so I guess that one is secure now. Wow. Okay. A guardian for Rigmore. Or she wants to go for... Yeah, I guess that's something she could do. Huh? This interaction no longer valid to send. Oh yeah, okay. She already is a guardian. Oh well, I guess these things handle themselves. It's part of the love, marriage, family, I think is the mod. They have this option where you can say, okay, I want automatic guardians. And that's great for me because I miss these things all the time. I forget, and then, yeah, people are just hanging out at court, not properly educated and so on. That's not nice, obviously. Should we actually try to make Tokay like us? I guess. Whoop. Sorry for that. Just a spin around. Oh, look at that. Grey is charming our vassals, in this case our Uncle Matthias. Good girl. Yep, there he is, Matthias. Also still around. It's interesting, right? Because at this point in time, they are still the children of Skjalm. They are still here with us. From our very first character. I kind of like this idea whenever this pops up. I'm like, yeah, okay, there's still people from an age long ago. He, of course, was the late son. The little miracle. Okay, 400. How much do we need for the legend artifact? 600. Okay. Well, I guess we're getting there. Don't need any stress relief. Best stress relief I could get is if. Yeah, I mean, let's go through this. So, if it is actually a son, would he go through with this? Because if he does, he will definitely have repercussions, right? He would be an adulterer. Yeah, he will lose a rank. And here, I guess that's not that important for him. He will not become a sinner. He's too devoted to become a sinner. But I think the king would even have grounds to imprison him, which I guess he won't. But he might do, right? Kind of. Well, he's lustful as well. He shouldn't be such a hypocrite. Anyway. So, okay. I think we would do this. Claiming the sun as our own. Ooh. I mean, we already... Oh, and yes, okay. Oh. There he is. And he's even blonde, right? I think that's important for us too. Like the firstborn daughter had her brown hair. But this one here does have... Not the wheat blonde that we have. But like dark blonde. Yeah. Do we say it? I guess he does. Impatient, arbitrary. He doesn't mind. And the child that has just been born is like, oh my. The secret that Benedict is my child is suddenly on everyone's lips. I already knew that Benedict was the result of my dalliances with Elizabeth, but the repercussions for Benedict could be dire. To live life as a bastard is not an easy thing. Well, it might not be an easy thing, but we will still be able to legitimize him. And I guess maybe we don't do that right now. Definitely rename him. And what better, right, a name than Skjalm, to make sure that he has this important name, this very dynastic name, so that people would recognize his name as well. Yeah, much better. Would I be able to do this now anyway? Yeah, I could already legitimize him. But I think he won't do that directly. Right. I guess, do I have to ask him for a pardon now? No, I guess not. I guess not. So that is... It's Schande. Okay. But not... It's not like a terrible crime. Okay, I guess. See, our wife is like, yeah, I knew he was doing that anyway. He's not that, you know, when he does his little lord and servant games. He's doing them like very openly in the hall at night. It's not like no one hears. Although I wonder, who is the lord and who is the servant in these games? Ebbe. I guess he is bossy, right? So yeah, he would be the lord. Yeah. Although you have this thing, right, where it's like often, you know, these CEOs or whatever that, you know, go see a dominatrix and so on. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's good for him and that's good for us. Let's check. There she is. Yeah, I mean, Anneliese is still around. I mean, if we take a lover in this case, you would not just set them aside so easily because there is, of course, the emotional attachment and so on, right? So it's not like, oh yeah, I got a son now, bye. But rather, no. Yeah, he's infatuated, definitely. And after being so long with his wife, I guess, where they were just friends, yeah, I guess that's also something he's now enjoying. Having this attention of like younger women. Yeah. Alright. Anyways, so here we are. At 48, at good health, with a young son. All great. Right? All is grand. I guess I can speed this up a little. So, of course, still, Ludwig is the heir currently, right? Maybe you can arrange an introduction for him. That would be nice, I guess. Yeah, I guess with his shyness and so on, and his eccentricity, it's not going to be very easy to find a match for him. But I guess we could just go for it, right? Let's see. Let's invite her, a Hungarian... Not sure if she is a princess. Yeah, I guess her grandfather was the king of Hungary. Yeah, of course. Send proposal. What do we have here? Björn the Ledger. Björn the Ledger is dead, and he died under mysterious circumstances. Aha. He was not at our court at the time, was he? I guess we still have the girl. I guess we would marry Signe to someone from our court, just to make sure that she does not leave suddenly. But also, again, because of the whole, you know, social security and things. She is zealous and so on. Maybe then she'll be best with him, like he's humble. Of course, that she would be like, what? I've just been widowed. How can you do this to me? And they're like, yeah. You don't have to maybe consummate the marriage directly. You get this mourning period. But the game does not have a mourning period, so we'll just do it like this. Yeah. I guess that makes sense for him. Yeah, okay. Time to prepare. Your nephew, Toke, is journeying to Holland to visit his wife. Yeah, I guess he can do that. Sounds like something he would do. Oh. I think I have underestimated the situation. I don't think Signe was in mourning after all. Well, I guess if your former husband had the nickname The Ledger, then probably you weren't quite so pleased with him. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. You do well together. Might do this, in fact, about the other Through Gods as well, right? I think this makes sense for him, because he definitely don't want them to... Yeah, be married off somewhere else. I guess he would like to have this control over this family, saying that, hey, if there are heirs to Jylland, that would be us. If it's not Through Gods. So let's check. There is, of course, Annelies is his lover. And let's look for Karina here. There's someone... I think Viggo has these lover's pox. So, no, don't think that she would... oh yeah, but there's Hemminger. Ambitious and stubborn and wrathful and arbitrary and trusting. I don't know. Somehow this kind of works for me. Yeah. Of course, he's marrying them off below their station. That's definitely the case. Again, that's his type of control that he's now engaging with. How about this? We are at 4. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and they began their lives as good friends. Well, that's okay as well. We'll take it. As long as there are harmonious relationships here at court, we will take it. Again, so the reasoning is that if we don't marry them off, they will leave court at some point and be, I don't know, elsewhere. And I sometimes see what that leads to. And yeah, having them all at court kind of means, okay, he's caring for them in a way. These knights here. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do this. Wait a second. That would be more consequential. If he actually... courtiers gives them where are they? Signe. Yes. If he provides them with I think what would be better, 50 or 20? Yeah, I think he's not that much attached to coin. He gives them a dowry. he actually gives them a dowry as well, making sure that, yeah, they will have, about Ingeborg, no, she doesn't, she has money. Yeah, because she's our seducer. And she's married to Ubbe, who at some point might be landed as well. How about Karina? Oh, she already has some coin as well. But, yeah, maybe just to top that off now, similarly. So we provided them with dowries. Right, that seems proper. A good impression, okay. Look, I'm just doing this here and seeing if something happens. Engaged him in light banter, much delight at the table. Yeah, okay. Oh, we have another child from Ubbe and Ingeborg. Friederike. Good stuff. The next day, she appears nervous, and Ludwig is far less guarded about his opinion. He has been beaming brightly. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, wow. It actually is a fine beginning. Let's check again. She is 23. He is 23. Yeah, that's... she's from a royal line, no less. That sounds good for me. Proceed with the marriage. Yeah. All right. Yeah, now he's been caring, right? He is caring for them. For his whole family. I guess at some point he should do the same for Anneliese. She should not be in this kind of state where she is just his, like, second mistress. Having the opportunity to attend the wedding of my nephew Ludwig and Jessica. This is actually like Jessica, right? Yeah. I learned much about the relationship of the couple. Yeah, okay, they are good friends too. And we could... Yeah, let's do this. Let's do a little feast. And again, like, why did I have this option before where I could pick like a betrothed here? Oh well, maybe that's a mod thing. Like some mod overwriting the other. Maybe I can just select him from here, right? Yeah. So that would show everyone that while he has this bastard son, at this point in time at least, he's still recognizing his nephew Ludwig. And if that's not the case, then he would, people would at least know that he held no grudge against them or meant well for them as well. Yeah, I guess start the feast. Anything else you want to do? I guess recreation is just fine. Yep, a lovely time ahead of us. Yeah, I guess it doesn't bring us closer to our goal of having this legend artifact. Ah, well, we have time. Aha, she has come of age. And she has been assigned to Roland. Yeah. Take the little girl to Roland. We'll put a, I don't know, massive club in her hand. Saying, like, beat people up. Now. There we are. Oh yeah, by the way, why are all the Astrids so lustful? It's because of their house modifiers, and they have the house tradition of joy. Favor lustful, gluttonous, and generous traits. Disfavors chaste and temperate traits. There we go. That's why they are this way. There we go. Oh. Oh. Yeah, she's now pregnant. Okay. Me grant a pardon. Yeah, I mean, if she also gives birth to a son, I guess he would accept that one too. And then he could still see if these sons turn out to be, yeah, good weather stock. And if they are, they will gain, yeah, their legitimization. And if not, they remain bastards. It's a cruel world for bastards indeed. But that's, I think that's good for him. I think he likes that. Welcome, friends! Whoopee! Yeah, see, your turn's still fine. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my fellow vassal Jarl Pritbjörn goes on and on about friendship. What? Friendship. Does he want to be... No, I don't think he wants to be friends with that guy. Alright, no, I guess he has similar interests, at least. Being an administrator, stuff. Oh, you know what? I roll. It's a 6. Oh, yeah. He actually likes that guy. Whoop-de-doo. She's the only one that's dancing anyway. My lord, the wine. We cracked open the next barrel. It has gone bad. It has all gone bad. Na. We have secret stores here in Roskilde. Mm-hmm. There we go. Oh. In a drunken stumble, Arnfast, who's he? Jarl Jens's caravan master. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that thing. Unlatched enormous cauldron, cursed this mess, but we for some reason gain a health boost. Because we're all covered in stew, and that's a healthy thing. Just soaks into your skin. I don't know, I'm just making this up. Oh. Someone unseen has slipped me a note during the feast. Your ankles are the rock I cling to in stormy seas. I would be blessed if I could watch you sleep, that I may know true joy. Please be the Cleopatra to my Marcus Antonius. I think that should be the other way around. Who could this tender letter be from? There was something about the way Ellen looked shyly at me, or how Jutta smiled when we met, I guess. Then again, Sitzel seemed very eager to sit close to me. I don't know. Kind of oblivious. I mean, they all look like, but she's more like, oh yeah, I like you, and she's like, I don't know what she's like because she's just a tiny picture over here. I guess it's from her. No? Okay. Well, I'm alright with that. All my guests smile satisfied at their plates when I look at them, proud of my display of generosity. That said, Arnfast might carry more shame than satisfaction over overturning the cauldron. Yeah, look at you. Shame on you, mate. Feast are starting to draw to a close, and my visitors are surely expecting me to lavish a little attention on Ludwig. Yes, a toast to Ludwig. I've been sweet-talking Jutta. Yeah, I guess it's done. Feast is over. Everybody goes home. So, I guess we could look into this. He is like 44 now. I guess still in fine health. That's alright. He is also 44. Nah, okay. Let's wait a few years. It's alright. Oh yeah, we have that bastard sighting in Finn. Pet. January. Ebbe, what do we do with you? She is with child for 5 months. Oh, the sister has turned to drink, apparently. Whoopsie. Yeah. Well, I guess ambitious and paranoid are not the best. It's not the best kind of combination. You gain lots of stress with these kinds of things. I would have thought our relationship not being a secret would make things easier on Elizabeth. No? Why would you think that? That doesn't appear to be the case, however. Being Great Jarl Ebbe's lover meant that all eyes were upon you. Elizabeth said she felt as if she were constantly being judged no matter where she went. Yeah, of course she would be. I wish it were a simple matter for her to shrug it all off, but it's not. The stress of it clearly affecting Elizabeth just as it affects our relationship. And it seems there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. The lover rating will be reduced to affection. Yeah, I guess. But there's the honor in potentially being the mother of the next Great Jarl, right? Not sure if she cares about that much right now. Oh yeah, by the way, are we able to have a wet nurse? Yes. Yeah, that's a good job for her. See? Now she's the wet nurse at court. Raising the next generation of Hvide. We are at 1.5 hours. Check again. 6 months. Speeding it up a little. Is there anything else I want to do? I guess we could do this hunt, this falconry hunt again. Or just again mean losing money. How long? Until February 1151, so we have to do it this year if we want to. Oh, but there we go. We finally have bailiffs. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. Now, I wanted to use this as an opportunity to say, let's specialize a bit more into the men-at-arms that we have, right? We have the Ritter, we have the retinue outriders here, so why not go for stables, right? Notice back horse, other beasts of burden need a dedicated building. Yeah, it's good for light cavalry and so on. And I like that you get these superior mounts at some point from level 4. Yeah, let's construct those. And in Nykøbing, I think what I would go with here is blacksmith, right? That gives the stationed men-at-arms some extra damage. More holding tax as well. More knight effectiveness. I think that's good. Yep. Oh, by the way, yeah, we did not have a look. Oh, I should have had a look at Norrison for a while now. Because, as you can see, I think when we besieged Jørlunde, we actually destroyed the harbor. Whoopsie. So, yeah. Oh, look at him. Toke likes us now. See, it's not so bad being the bishop. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's another boy. Yeah. He's exposing that secret. I guess he has to pardon her now? Oh no, I guess he already has. Everyone knows. And now let's name him. I think you're already guessing it. Toke. There we go. Skjalm and Toke. Let's see if we get another Asser. Yeah, I guess. Dutiful now. I guess below dutiful is sinner. So, maybe at this point. You know what? I think what he will do... I guess he can't do that now. What are they doing? Did they choreograph this? Haha! They're doing a little TikTok dance together. Every now and again, I feel as if our family here in Roskilde might be like any other. Yeah, it's like any other family, of course. Tonight was one of those times. My nephew, Bishop Toke, told lively tales of a recent hunting trip to the rapt attention of much of the family. My nephew, Ludwig, told a grand tale about one of his recent adventures, much to everyone's amusement. Even my wife was unusually well behaved. What? This evening, engaging in lively conversation. Well behaved, what does that mean? Everyone got along, laughing and even singing. At one point, I stood and made a speech that left my family a little teary-eyed. It was good. See? Yeah? I think Jutta is okay with these things happening, because I guess it takes away the pressure from her. Right? For her, this must have been horrible. Like, you know, not being able to conceive, and it's obviously something you can't force. And everyone's looking at you like, yeah, you know, why are you not giving birth? And then she is actually pregnant, and she has a stillborn. And yeah, I think that would be devastating. So maybe, yeah, she sees this as some kind of relief. Not being, yeah, not having to be responsible for giving birth to an heir anymore. I guess that makes sense. For him anyway. But I guess, yeah, now now it's okay. They should not, like, produce more children. We don't want to be a sinner. No, I was just thinking about doing something that might salvage the situation. But I need more money. I think he will, yeah, have a look into this again whenever he can. Yeah, I kind of think he does not mind too much about all these things. Like, he gives it, he gets it, you know. Gold for him is just a come and go. Right, we have a daughter of Ludwig and Jessica, and it's a Tekla. I think we already have a Tekla in that line. Like, I think Ubbe's daughter is also called Tekla, so maybe we go for a different name. Oh yeah, maybe something from the line of hers. Oh, Marika. That's a nice name. Let's pick that one. There we are. Oh yeah, could speed up a little again. Multilingual education. Okay, that is our daughter. The poor girl here is not recognized by us, right? Only because she's a girl. Yeah. It is harsh, I know. It is harsh, but that would be... Blame it on the times. I wanted to do something. And right now we are in the year 1150. And I said before that I wanted to have this kind of watershed where we definitely see that, yeah, the whole Danish society is progressing and really adopting feudalism. I mean, I think it kind of fits because right now I think we have, well, apart from battlements, that he should definitely go for. What is he doing? He is now looking into hoardings. And I'm not sure if this works. If it works, I'm really, really glad. But I don't think it's going to work because I think you need battlements before that. Right? If you had battlements, you could upgrade your castle to level 2. You need hoardings to upgrade it to level 3. But you can't upgrade it from level 1 to level 3. Right? I mean, if for whatever miracle, this means that if we have hoardings, we retroactively get battlements, then great. But I don't think that's going to happen. And yeah, 123 years. I think we have to be the leader of the Danish culture once more, just to, I don't know, get some sense into all of this. And our Grey is finally dead. She was a great dog. And yeah, she served both Tokay and Ebbe. Become the owner of Grey's pelt. It's a bit morbid, isn't it? It is a bit morbid. Maybe he would think about this, again, being a tiny bit eccentric. No, I rolled a 1. I will miss you, Grey. And I think we don't have the dog lover trait anymore for the house. Yeah, I can't adopt a puppy. I want to adopt a puppy. Oh, I guess we're going to build a monastery in the honor of Grey. Large church, large monastery. I always go for monasteries here because I don't like the church modifiers. But then again, yeah, maybe I should put some roleplay effort into this as well. And in this case, build a church because we've already built a large monastery here. I think Tokay did this. Yeah, let's build a large church on site. Yep. This is going to tell everyone that, hey, we are very, very Christian, are we? Oh yeah, I was just about to say that around this time, 1150, I wanted this to be this kind of watershed where we go into full feudal mode. And now, having almost every cultural tradition for the early medieval period, I think this is the proper time to do this. One thing that I would like to do, and I think it's so fitting that Ebbe is the ruler at this point in time, is to actually change our courtroom. Until now, you see, it has been this wooden hall, very much one that you would expect from a Viking lord. And I think that is kind of realistic, because they still looked like this at the time. But we are now entering a new age. And I think we would go to and adapt, right? Something from the cultures around us. I mean, we can have a look into this, because let's do it like more in-game terms and not like general medieval terms. Of course, in our general history, the Danes looked south. And they adopted a lot of ways from the Holy Roman Empire. Right? That's what they did. I wonder why we have so many Kaiserinnen all the time. I think they're weird. I think what they do is, or what constantly happens is, someone is elected into that role. What do we have this? There we go. Yeah. Installed by faction demand. Installed by faction demand. Installed by faction demand. I think what's going on here is, that the nobility or the Kurfürsten of the Reich, right? So the ones that are able to vote, they are looking to have a person in power that doesn't have too much power, and that they think they can, they can actually rule. And I think that's happening here, because it's kind of weird. Anyway, so that's what historically happened. They looked south, they adopted a lot of, a lot of the titles, a lot of the pageantry that would happen in the Holy Roman Empire. But this is not that game, right? Because it's massive, it's big, there's lots of things going on here. But we also have this large empire to the east, and that is the Empire of Lechia. And I think that would also be a place to look for, progress and things happening. And Lechia is very, very interesting. First of all, we do know that we have the emperor who sits, I think, in Krakow. Yes. Who is also the king of Poland. Secondly, we have a king of Lithuania, which is from the same family at this point in time. And we have a king of the White Rus, and that is a Rurikid. So that's the big empire here. As you can see, it's really large and growing. You can actually see that they are expanding into Finland, quite interestingly. Yeah, and I think that would also be something to look to, right? Let's see, that's what their court looks like. And I guess it looks fairly Western, I think. Kind of that kind of roof here, I think you would expect from an English hall of the time. Maybe they have adopted that too, right? Yeah. I guess they have different clothes. Yeah, and I thought about this, but if I wanted to change clothes, then I would have to do this manually for everyone. That's not the nicest thing to do. Yeah, but let's do this. Let's say we kind of, or that is something that Ebbe would have overseen, the building of a new Great Hall, right? And that would be Western style, as we did see, with the other ones. And if I change that here, I guess I could go default. Yeah, if I go default because they had this by default. Then, yeah, and I think that would make sense. That looks good to me, right? So they have now this stone hall, or worked from stone with a solid wooden roof, and yeah, doesn't look so much Viking anymore, does it? And yeah, that's the one thing I want to do. I want to change the little mod that I've written that now calls everyone a great Jarl and so on. I think I will rewrite this to, change the titles in a way that reflects more the big realms surrounding them. And what are people called here? Obviously Emperor and Duke and so on, right? So that's actually the normal kind of way. Maybe we do just do that. Maybe I just, like, I don't know, delete that mod or that part of it and just have normal titles here. Because that would have happened at the time as well. They would not cling to this whole idea of jarldoms and these kind of things anymore, but rather have dukes as well, which they called Herzog, and that's similar than Herzog in German. Intrigue perk. There's a recovery. Unshackled lust. I think he is still... I guess it's hard to change these things once you are in them. Maybe he goes for something else. Maybe he goes to Truth is Relative. Enables Fabricate Hook Scheme. Maybe that's something he's now into. Again, like, I think he would be able to do things that are not too, I don't know, legal, maybe. Oh yeah, we are still swaying Toka. I guess we could turn that off. Don't need to brown nose him that much. But maybe he wants to have some leverage on the king. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And I guess we could do this. It would be difficult for us, but we could just have a look. Right. There we go. Gaining some leverage on him would obviously open some doors for us. Murder those convert elope. I guess this does not count for us, for what we want to do. So we are at 7%, max 30. Okay, let's have a look and see who would want to help us. We have Great Jarl Hakon, who is the spy master of King Beng. So that's Sweden, right? That makes total sense, right? They would want Denmark to be, I don't know, less powerful, I guess. The king to be less powerful. So why not help them destabilize? And here we would have Odelrada. Alright, she would be able to... Oh, she is a thief. I guess as a caravan master she gets around. Infiltrator could be Paul or Odelrada, but I guess Paul would be nice in here. Yeah, once again, he's the chronicler. He is the best when it comes to entertaining people, so he's the perfect infiltrator, actually. Oh, she would be good as a footpad as well, right? Just like that, the spy master here. Or we could ask Viggo to do this. Yeah. Not the best we could do, but still. Yeah, I think, yeah, secrecy is important, right? Secrecy is very important because we, yeah, are at 0. Let me just check. The Archbishop of Denmark would actually provide us with an alibi if we just leveraged our pious reputation and offer our prestigious good word. Yeah. Makes sense for me, right? Showing that Archbishop here that we are have good intentions. We are not as bad as people say we are. We are still dutiful. Yeah, of course, do that. Okay. That's way better, I guess. Then I think we should mainly, first of all, focus on getting as many phases done as possible. So Odelrada will start as being a footpad. We can still change her to being a thief or something later. And, yeah, asking Paul with prestige. Become the infiltrator. And now, yeah, I think here he was best. Or is there... we could convince him, I guess. That would not be as bad, because whom else would we take here? I guess him here. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's call for the Spy Master of Sweden as an outcast. Kind of like An outcast can be a great insider after all. Who questions why a wretch languishes in the shadow? Yeah, I guess he's a spy master. So he would be someone who's able to put on a little disguise. Oh yeah, I wanted him here. Ah, no, not a hook. Hook. No, not a hook. We do have loads and loads of prestige. Invite to scheme. And there we go. Does not look that bad now, does it? We gain 4 per phase. That's not ideal, I guess. I guess we could ask Matthias to help us. But I think that doesn't change anything when it comes to per phase success chance, yeah. But I think it's faster now. Way faster. We'll just look and see. Hunt, confidant. I think I'm going to de-notify this. And then I'll miss it when I'm terribly stressed. I know myself, but I don't just every time it pops up here be like, oh, what do I have here? Talk to confidant. Oh, what do I have here? Talk to confidant. Nope. Let's not do that. Let's speed this up a little and see what's gonna happen. Yeah, I guess this is really fast. Oh no. Why is she always naked in these things? Jesus Christ, wear something, woman. I guess I could manually clothe her because they are not taken off these things. Something went very wrong during my last rendezvous with Anneliese. Before we even got to the good part of the evening, she got very quiet. She was angry, I could tell. But for the life of me, I couldn't recall exactly what I had said to make her so. What's worse, every attempt I made to ask her what the problem was only appeared to irritate her more. It eventually grew to an argument, after which she gathered her clothes and left. Yeah, gather your clothes. I don't think the problem is a dire one, but I fear if I do nothing to try and smooth things over with Anneliese, this will impact our relationship. Yeah. Would he try? I guess he would try. Oh, look at her. She's amused. Oh, I lay with her also. Didn't want to get her pregnant again. Yeah. Once again, like, they are lovers, right? So we have to take that seriously. And you wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, okay, then bye, I guess. But you would at least try to salvage the situation, do something about it. I guess this is going to take some time here. And 3 months grace left. Secrecy at 36. I mean, if he finds it out, we will again get some minus here on the success chance. But I guess he would not switch to another option here. Oh yeah, the stables are built. That's great. Faction against King Thorfinn. Yeah, the Slovianskan populists. Hook on Elizabeth has expired. I guess that's okay. Oh. We didn't even get notified about this. That's probably our daughter as well. Oh well, I guess. I guess. How about her? She did not get pregnant from this, I think. Holding court or selling trivial titles. Well, I guess I can do both. Might actually be good to do this before we hold court. Let's hold court. There we are. First line. Baroness Immer and her husband approach cautiously, wary of the assembled court. My lord, I'm sure someone in the Great Jarldom is trying to harm my husband. I have no evidence, but suspect Forget Matthias. I think Matthias would be someone that we would, not go against. He is family. She has no apparent evidence. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but malice is not a crime itself. If he does not like you, then so be it. A provincial merchant steps forward, clearly out of his element in my rich halls. I beckon. I beckon. Come on, man. We don't have all day. Yes, my lord. I am Ole, representing the disgruntled traders and freemen of Copenhagen, Norrison's greatest town. Yeah, well, I guess that's true. Lotte, our Foged is a barrier to commerce and the town's interests. We humbly ask she be replaced by someone else. Lotte? So we have a nun that is responsible for Copenhagen. Oh yeah, obviously I knew that. Yeah, I've been there before because her brother is the poor big dead giant. Yeah, but I guess that makes sense. She's probably not the right person to do this, or she shouldn't be doing this anyway. The election will come early. She's deposed. Civic meddling. And that's a... yeah, minus 10. You shall be the new Foged. No, that's the same thing. What does Lotte have to say? That would mean she just pays us money and then we'll be alright with it. The crown will compensate the town's merchants, or you dare question the great Jarl's Foged. I don't like any of these options, to be honest. I mean, that would be the cynical one, right? Just saying, yeah, okay. If she's able to pay me, then I'll look the other way. Is that compatible with what he actually does? I mean, that guy here is a peasant. He would not put him into this position. I don't think any of the first two options are really what he would want to do. Compensating the merchants is something he could think of, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Norrison's concerned. And then he would do something about it maybe later on. You dare question, I guess that's also something we could think of. Let's do it like this. This is 1 to 3, this is 4, 5, and this is 6. It's a 4. Okay, so the crown will compensate the town's merchants. There we are. Oh, I was waiting for this. My huntsmaster Roland approaches carefully, cradling a woolen bundle. There we go. We have puppies again. Our kennels will have no competition. You lose 270. Yeah, I guess we will have to sell those titles again. Woo. Adopt puppy, want to be puppy. You are. Cats are superior. No. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I guess we can just like we go here, do this. That's all fine again, is it? Achievement unlocked. Delusions of grandeur. I guess. Yeah. What name would suit? Something historical, something alluding to fur. What kind of fur does the dog have? It is an important decision, and as the dog rolls over to let me pet stomach. Okay. I find myself distracted for a while. But wait, I know. I will name... I don't know, very good at doing this, like the... in the moment. Grey was such a perfect name. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that one is Black, so we name him Black. Or Blackie. There you go. Blackie. A saint in heaven. A true saint, bless Claremonde's name. Yeah, I guess. Saints are alright. We like saints. Aha. Oh yeah. There we go. Reduces his feudal tax to you, and he pays us 135 gold. I guess. Yeah. That was not the best thing to happen here. But we have money. Once more. A revelation. Tonight's family feast was a quiet affair without incident. I was just about to retire for the evening, in fact, when I spoke to my nephew Ubbe's young son Thorolf. I don't think the little boy even knew the full implications of what he was saying, just that he had innocently overheard my lover Elizabeth whispering about it and found it all incredibly amusing. Well, I understood the implications very well, even if Thorolf did not. Elizabeth has a secret, one my lover and had now inadvertently revealed. Huh? You learn of child... yeah, I guess. I guess the 3-year-old Thorolf, who's a bleeder. Ugh. Yeah. My lost daughter. Okay. My god, Elizabeth's daughter is my daughter? I must have my suspicions. But now that the truth is certain, I'm lost for words. Yeah. my exact involvement was kept secret until now. Yeah. Why is he like, on the one hand, he's like very, very surprised. On the other hand, it's like, yeah, that was my secret involvement. So what's your angle here? Oh, I guess the scheme was discovered. Yeah. Oh, it's back down to 13. Wow. That's not good. I mean, of course, we can have more breaches. But if it goes back like 20 or 30% each time, then we will hardly get anywhere. Ugh. I guess. Let's come on. Pet the doggy. Hi, doggy, bye. Oh, what's the time? Oh, we are at the 2-hour mark. I guess we could leave in this position here. The quest for a son is over to a degree, I guess. Right now we're getting more legends. What? Omotic Skion? We'll have a look into this. Well, I guess I could just say, okay, excellent work right now, and then we'll have a look at it later. Yeah, so he has 2 sons now. Skjalm and Toke, he named them. Like, very deliberate choices to evoke those, yeah, historical and important Hvide names. They are both... No, they're not both, but one of them is by his lover Elizabeth, and the other is by his lover Annelies. I guess there's 2 things here. Toke may be the second of them, but he comes from a more prestigious union, like with a Thrugot, if you want to call it a union. And Skjalm, on the other hand, is like firstborn, if we could say it that way. And I guess he is a little bit closer to the mother, having been like lovers for quite some years now, I think. I think 10 years or so. She came at the court like very young. And he has more children with her, right? That's the third. 3 children, in fact. 2 of them he does not quite say they are his, but everybody knows, and it's complicated, I guess. So we will see where this will go. What I think I will do is, yeah, I'll just have a look into how these children develop. I guess you will have a close eye on that, and then at some point decide who would be the one to follow his, yeah, in his step. So, yeah, there we are. And I guess I will see you next time. So, cheers. Bye-bye.